Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here, and I've got so much scoop. But first, we're going to start off with a hug. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I love to say it's not cute, not knowing it's a Monday. Come on. An extra hug because there's a lot of people just going through stuff. When you look at Haiti and Hurricane Ida down in Louisiana and Afghanistan, there's just a lot. And sometimes we just need to have a little hug. I have so much that I don't even know where to start. I don't. This is how much we're going to start. We're going to start with Kylie Jenner. Word has it she is having a baby girl in January. So sad. Auntie, how you know that? She's in an open relationship with Travis Scott, the father of her first daughter. It's open on his side, not hers. And they're having this convenient baby because she wants her children all have the same father. She's hoping that one day he'll, just want to settle with her. In the meantime, Travis is out here dipping and doing and having a great time. What do side chicks love to do? Side chicks be talking all day. Okay. A side chick who was with Travis got a hold of the sonogram of the baby. How'd she get it? She was in Travis's home with another woman. They were having a threesome. Travis must have fell asleep. He didn't have his phone locked, and his screensaver is the sonogram of the baby with January date. Kylie, you got all that money. You got to stop being dumb. I want you to grow up. Was she 22? He gonna keep doing what he want to do, and let me tell you something. The side chicks, they just gonna keep talking. They just gonna keep doing what they want to do because that's what side chicks do. And I don't want to hear you always on the side. You always down in the side chicks because the side chicks is always out here doing, and there is no lie in that statement. They're saying that Kim K will be guest hosting the season debut of Saturday Night Live. Don't be surprised if Kanye is the musical guest. Are they back together? Who knows? These people love publicity stunts. ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. They say he's going to propose to her at the Met Gala, which is in a couple of weeks. Rihanna, I want you to be careful, baby, because we still don't really know how you got that black eye. And ASAP Rocky, he's got a little reputation about the hands. And you need to have a prenup. Please go sit down and talk to other women, superstars, who have been through this with these men. Her friends are worried. They're like, can she please make him sign a prenup? Please do not get involved. Love is wonderful, but you got to protect your money. Do your homework. Rihanna, be careful. She's a billionaire. There's going to be a Jungle Cruise 2 with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt because it did so well. Jon Stewart is coming to Apple TV in a new show, The Problem with Jon Stewart, September 30th. It will be a show, a weekly show, and a podcast where he's going to be doing his thing. At the movies this week, Shang-Chi. It's Marvel's first Asian action star. It looks good with Aquafina. And I want to say, y'all know I'll be messing up people's names. Mr. Liu. That's what I'm going to call him. I think I know how to pronounce his last name. Simu Liu. Or Simi, I don't know. You guys will tell me. But he is starring. It looks excellent. And it opens in theaters this weekend. As we approach the 20th anniversary of 9/11, I want to hip you to a documentary that Spike Lee is doing. It is already airing on HBO. It's 8 chapters and 4 have already run. So you can, go back and see others. But NYC epicenters, nothing can shut New York down. But it's a new documentary. It's really good as we approach the 20th anniversary of a devastating day in this country. Get ready, everybody, for the Color Purple movie musical. That's a mouthful. Guess who's going to be in it? They're starting to leak out the tales because it doesn't come out until December 2023. Singer Her is going to be in the Color Purple movie musical. She's playing Squeaky, the role made famous by Ray Dawn Chong in the Whoopi Goldberg movie of Color Purple. Guess who else is in it? Actor Corey Hawkins. He played Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton. He was most recently in The Heights. He did one of those he was doing a continuation of 24. Very accomplished actor. He is playing Harpo. Y'all know how I love to say, Harpo, who that woman? Harpo, who that? He's playing Harpo. As the casting comes in, I'm going to let you know. Another movie that's coming out is a prequel to The Lion King. Yeah, remember how they did with the CGI, that thing? There's a prequel showing Mufasa's life. On Netflix, October the 1st, Antoine Fuqua is bringing us a movie entitled The Guilty, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, that looks really good. Right before my birthday, it's that black western, The Harder They Fall, Regina King and Idris Elba. November the 3rd, this is coming to Netflix. Delroy Lindo, an all-star cast, but it looks good, and Regina King looks amazing. Well, guess who's writing a book? Jamie Foxx. He's got the Grammy, he's got the Oscar. The movies, TV, comedy, he's just done it all. Now, Jamie Foxx is writing a book. Act Like You Know. I always want to say that. That should be the title of my book. Act Like You Got Some Sense is the title of Jamie Foxx's book. And he's doing a 5-city tour. Philadelphia is one of the cities on this tour. But he's going to talk about being raised by his grandmother, being a single dad, Hollywood. What was it like preparing for the role of a lifetime as Ray Charles? Now, it's going to be interesting the things he talks about versus the things he doesn't. I don't have a copy of the book. I have to get my hands on it because these are the things that I want to know. Is he going to talk about Katie Holmes? Is he going to reveal the identities of those baby mamas, the brunettes? Is he going to talk about the fight on the set of Any Given Sunday? Do you guys remember this football movie that he did with LL Cool J and Al Pacino? There was a fight on the set. And I think that LL, or Uncle L as we love to say, had to go upside Jamie's mouth. I wonder, will he talk about that? I want him to talk about Living Single. No, In Living Color. In Living Color. I want him to talk about that. Was there tensions on the set? So much talent within Living Color. Was there tension with Tommy Davidson? Other stars on the show? Jamie Foxx went on to have an incredible career because everything he touches turns to gold. Now he is opening up in this book, Act Like You Got Some Sense. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see him, and I really cannot wait to see what he talks about. This is his first memoir. I didn't even know he was writing one. This is his very first one. Be interesting to see what he talks about. Madonna fans are coming after Lizzo. It seems that Lizzo can't do no wrong, but I kind of got to side with Lizzo. She was commemorating Michael Jackson's birthday, which was yesterday, Sunday. And she said he was the king of pop. And she said Janet Jackson was the queen of pop. Well, child, Madonna fans lost their minds. She also mentioned Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Britney Spears. She said Beyonce was the queen of music. But the Madonna fans, they got all up in their feelings about what she said. Now, there is no denying there wouldn't be a Lady Gaga today if it wasn't for Madonna. Because before Lady Gaga revealed that she could really, really sing, she was doing stunts. And she was doing a lot of stuff that Madonna did. I would always sit there and be like, I already saw this with Madonna. I lived through this in the 80s. There is a place for a Madonna. But for people, but for those of us, we grew up with the Jacksons, we stand with Jan. We ride with us. It's good times. She part of the Jackson family. That's a musical dynasty. You don't go dismissing Janet. What do you guys think? I really want to know what you guys think. But the Madonna fans, they went off. And, Lizzo is so unbothered. She's like, but yeah. We remember actor Ed Asner, 91. He was an actor. He was an activist. On the Mary Tyler Moore Show, he played the boss, Lou Grant, which they made into a whole drama show. But we remember him most recently for the movie Up. He was in Roots. He was in everything. He was an Elf. He had such a distinguished career, but he was also an activist. He was president of the Screen Actor Guild for many, many years. Passed away over the weekend at the age of 91. And when you think of the cast members of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, there's only one living, and that's Betty Wright. I hope they got her wrapped up in bubble. Let's talk about the movies. Number one at the box office, Candyman, taking in $22 million. This movie was directed, and I want you to keep this name in your head, y'all, Nia DaCosta. Nia DaCosta, the first black female filmmaker to open a movie to open an R-rated movie at number one. Y'all can tell my excitement here. Nia DaCosta, Candyman, taking in $22 million. Have you seen it? I'm not one for horror movies, so you guys are going to have to keep me in the loop. But Nia DaCosta is on a roll because the next Marvel sequel, The Marvels, this is the follow-up to Captain Marvel. Nia DaCosta is going to be the first black woman to direct a Marvel studio picture. It's coming out November the 11th, 2022. Brie Larson will be back as Captain Marvel, but Nia DaCosta, this young woman, she is going to be the director. Wow, just making history. Great weekend. Now that Respect is out on every streaming service available, can we talk about it? Did you see it? Did you like it? Did you like it better than the National Geo version? I love Jennifer Hudson singing. Y'all know I love Marlon Wayans. I loved him in this as the bad husband. But what did you think? Nothing could beat Courtney B. Vance in the National Geo. I kind of wish that Jennifer Hudson was in the National Geo version instead of Cynthia Erivo. Well, what do you think? That's just me. But if you saw it and it's on every streaming service available, you got to let me know what you think. Let's keep Nene Leakes, her husband Greg. The cancer has returned. He is not doing well. Nene Leakes and her husband Greg, they were fixtures on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. When they first announced his cancer diagnosis in 2018, he went through everything. They thought it went away, but this past June, his health started to deteriorate. Please keep him in prayer. Reverend Jesse Jackson and his wife Jackie are still being hospitalized. They both have COVID. Reverend Jackson has Parkinson's disease. He was vaccinated, but his wife Jackie, she is in ICU, everybody. She's like, oh God, I think she's 77 years old. She's in ICU. Jackie Jackson, Mrs. Jackson, was not vaccinated, so she's really battling COVID. Al Roker, we watched all the coverage for Hurricane Ida. We love Al Roker. I know I do. And I worried about him in the middle of that storm because of the wind and the rain. And people were saying, he's too old to be out here. Why is Al Roker out here in this storm? Well, he's 67 and he loves his job. And can I tell you something about older people, us baby boomers? We don't like being told that we're too old to do something. There are people who actually come on here and try to talk that. I was like, excuse me? What? They don't like that. Al Roker is going to grind until the end. He loves what he does, and he said that he was okay, even though it looked scary. But Al Roker, he knows how to get the grind on. NBC, if you're a fan of the show Manifest, NBC canceled it. Guess what? Netflix is picking it up. 20 episodes, y'all. 20 episodes of Manifest is coming to Netflix. 20 episodes. As soon as it happens, I'm going to let you know. And Eddie Murphy teaming up with Jonah Hill in a new Kenya Barris movie. Kenya Barris, the man behind Blackish, is doing this comedy about clashing cultures, generational differences. It's a comedy. It's probably about interracial relationships and families and how everybody is going to get along. Because I told you guys that Eddie Murphy was doing Beverly Hills Cop 4. Well, he's also doing this new movie, new script, Kenya Barris and Jonah Hill. It's not cute not knowing. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. I had so much. I was like this. I got so much to say. I got so much to tell you guys. Subscribe to the channel. I read the comments. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about respect. This whole thing with Kylie Jenner is just a mess. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much in that you come to the channel and you get to scoop. It's not cute not knowing is what I love to say. And now you know. Have a great afternoon. And thanks for joining me.